Real baseball-y, add the E to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
I feel it. All right, now I am here with Nathan Shinn, big lefty Nathan Shinn, strikeout record holder
Indeed.
Nathan Shinn. I've been fortunate enough to be on the call for a couple of your starts and just seeing how you've been able to dazzle out there on the mound.
Thank you.
Can you just talk to me generally about what your approach is on the mound, what your mentality is, and maybe who you modeled yourself after?
For sure. I keep things very simple. I went through a period of my career here where I overthought things. I thought about results, and now I'm really just dialed into my process. What can I control? And a motto that I really stick to is if I give my absolute best, I can live with the results.
Yeah.
So when I'm out on that mound, when I'm preparing for a start, if I give everything I can and then I compete to my absolute best, I can kind of live with whatever happens. And that's worked for me
Yeah.
a lot.
I've talked to Coach Schiff a little bit before about what they try to preach to you guys, and he says command and compete, command and compete. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like it's been working for you so far this year? Cool. Do you have any favorites growing up? Any pitchers you like to watch?
Oh, for sure. I would say Grant Balfour. I don't know if you're familiar.
Balfour Rage.
Yeah.
I'm a huge A's fan, man. Yeah.
There you go then.
Yeah.
I would say Madison Bumgarner. I would say Jeremy Affeldt. I would say Billy Wagner. I would say Roy Halladay. And I'll get one more.
Yeah.
Probably Johan Santana for the Twins.
They're all bulldogs on the mound,
Yeah,
man. They
I
all got
love
a
to watch them
mentality.
pitch. Yeah.
Yeah. Santana with that change. All right, so
No.
we'll get to you why we're actually here. It's, obviously there's this cloud hanging over everything, the news that the baseball team is going to be scrapped, but I think it's a more important time than ever because of that to really talk to the folks who have been here and have built this thing from the ground up and have really seen a lot of success over these last few years as well. I know you guys made it very far into regionals last year for the first time ever. You hold the strikeout record, as I mentioned. Are there any accomplishments, moments, memories that just really stick out to you as you reflect on your last few years here as a Gator?
Yeah, I would say we played a playoff game against San Marcos last year where we were down like 9-3, 9-2, and we needed to win that game to keep our season alive. And that game really emphasized the toughness that we had, that we've created here, how connected we are, kind of team culture, and it was even when we were down 9-2, you just love to be around the guys, and you love just competing with them when we're down 9-2 and when we're up 10-0.
Yeah.
So we still had fun. We still enjoyed that process. And because we still were playing baseball, we were able to come back in that game. So that's one moment I would say.
Yeah.
And then, let me see. And sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
And then I would say, I don't know. I feel like a series that we had against, Sanborn. I really liked how we played. It was
that earlier this year.
This year, I really liked how we kind of the news was circling. It wasn't official yet, but we kind of knew, and we kind of stayed connected. And that's been a theme of this year. We were staying connected and together throughout this.
Yeah, I've spoken to everybody about how familial the atmosphere is among this team, and that's when those ties grow stronger, right? When you're going through the most existential of struggles, as that one is.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, who are some of the people, whether it's the families, whether it's your family or players or coaches, who are some of the people who stick out as have really helped you shepherd along this process to getting to where you are today?
I would say I'll start out from my freshman and sophomore years. A man named Gary Grosjean, who's been here from 2022 and 2023 seasons. He was kind of my mentor, became really close with him. Kind of whenever I had rough starts or I was kind of confused on my career or how do I get through certain obstacles, he was there to kind of like calm me down, gain some perspective. I would say he's not a pitcher, but Sammy Gonzalez, same thing, was here 2022 and 2023. Yeah. The way he played and went all out kind of rubbed off on me too. Yeah. And he kind of just played like it was his last game. Yeah. And I really appreciated that from him every single time I could get the best. He got the best. Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah.
I just loved watching him play. Yeah. And I would say, and then from here, the guys I've been with, Michael Cunningham, Andrew Silva, Mickey Radonovich, Nick Hughes, Daniel Santos, those guys kind of came in with me. So we've all stuck together. all 4 years here, and they become my brothers.
Yeah.
So I would say those. And then obviously Coach Stefano, Ryan Wilson, Nick White. Yeah, all been great mentors.
Awesome. Last question for you. If you were to sum up what the culture of San Francisco State baseball was in just a few words, if you were to boil it down to a couple things, what would you say? What does it mean to put on this jersey?
I would say gritty. I would say family. And I would say those two. Actually, that's it.
Yeah.
Those two, gritty and family. There's a lot of things that we have to do here that no other programs have to do.
Like what?
Like you kind of saw it. We had to carry that bubble out from over there. We had to take 12 guys, put it from over there, go all the way to home plate. Just stuff like that, picking up a ton of trash, just making sure this field is ready to go for us. And yeah, there's stuff like that.
Yeah, I've been here for a few games now, and I've seen you after the game. Everybody comes out and everybody's got little picker-uppers, like people are helping the grounds crew.
Yeah.
It really does kind of take a village here, man. And just as a spectator, as a broadcaster, that's personally beautiful for me to see. In the same way that you said Sammy Gonzalez kind of rubs off on you. I think when people come watch a team that's as together as you all, I think it rubs off on them as well. And so it's really been a pleasure. We're sad to see this team go, but I think you've gone out with as good a team as you can. Looking forward, championship this year?
That's what we're going for.
You're
we're
that
for
close.
Championship, I know. And then some. And then we'll see after that.
What's getting you over that hump this year?
I think it's attention to detail. That's something, we had a ton of talent and we kind of rode the wave and we stayed together and we were family. And then we learned a lot about attention to detail last year. And that's what we've honed on in this year. And I am very confident going into playoffs.
Yeah, awesome. Well, star lefty Nathan Shinn, thank you for being with us.
My pleasure.
We look forward to seeing y'all hoist that trophy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Good stuff.
Thank you.